You thought we were done with the Gooey Boy? Not a chance. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today you're watching the Goon Squad as we are revisiting a deck that was put on the radar at the Peoria Regional Championships this weekend. Kind of considered it, but I was like, nah, it's not going to work. And it functioned really, really well. So Goodra VSTAR is a new Lost Origin Dragon. No weakness, 270 hit points. 3 energy, does 200, and it takes 80 less damage. So I was viewing this as a Lost Origin, Comfy, flower selecting deck, and really that's about it. You try to tank hits, and then you use Moisture Star to heal. But what I saw this weekend, which finally won me over on actually playing the card, is Arceus VSTAR. So it pairs up. Consistency is king, and Arceus right here, perfect. We've got Starbirth to grab any 2 cards off our V-Star power, Trinity Nova to do 200 and accelerate to one of our Pokemon V. So this is a list that I saw on stream the other day, and I was like, holy shit, this is really, really cool. I did, however, make some tweaks to it. I can't leave well enough alone. I threw in a copy of Zamazenta V. I found myself bricking early, and I figured once during your turn, discarding your hand and drawing 5 could be rather useful if you have a bad hand. Revenge Blast does 120 and 30 more for each prize card your opponent has taken. So doing, 2 prizes have been taken. So they knock out an Arceus VSTAR or a Goodra. Doing 180 and then hitting that into Kyurem for weakness is a knockout, which is really, really good. Or if they've taken 4 prizes, that's an extra 120. So then you're hitting 240. So that becomes the hardest hitter in the deck. If they take 5 prizes and go after your Gardevoir for whatever reason, that's 270. So it becomes a big beat stick, and it has some potential down the line. I could even see when we get the V-Star slotting that in there just to make this a little bulkier. But yeah, so I was just a big fan. I'm a shield guy myself. We're also playing the new Radiant Gardevoir. Again, big fan of this card. So you take 20 less damage from Pokemon V. So the concept is, it's a more fun, enjoyable Duraludon V-Star. So everything's a 2 prizer. We play some Hyper Potions to heal damage, discard some energy, some Pokégears to search for things, Quick Balls, Ultra Balls, Evolution Incenses. So Quick Ball to grab basics, Ultra Balls to grab anything, just discard 2 things. Evolution Incense, we're going to search for an Evolution Pokemon. Crystal Cave here to heal 30 damage. That's the big reason why I went with Zamazenta over, say, another tech, is that it just also benefits off the Crystal Cave. We're playing Big Parasol. If you've watched the past video, Sableye is very, very destructive, and Star Requiem also is an effect. So Big Parasol, in theory, will protect you from Lost Mine and Star Requiem, assuming they don't just blow it off. But yeah, so if you enjoy the content, be sure to check out the initial Lost engine build of Goodra. Be sure to check out the last video we covered Towards List. It was a ton of fun. Played way too many games with it. Don't be shy to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We're still chasing that 1,000 subs by the end of the year. And drop a comment below what you think of the list, if I should stop meddling, or what you want to see me cover next. With that said, let's jump right in. All right, we're back with the Gooey Boy. So I'm a big fan of this V-Star. I just looked at the card. I'm like, it's just such a beautiful card. Such a fun, deck idea where they just don't do any damage. I wonder how the deck will fare against, who am I worried about? I am mostly worried about Miltank and Protect from Pokemon V. But the idea is, if you only pop 1 Pokemon in the active, and then you just constantly roll out, you could probably just win on time. So you attack, take 80 less damage. They're not doing anything. Okay, so this is really good. Wow. Okay, no, we'll leave it. I don't think I need anything else. 1, 2, 3. 1, let's say 2, 3. The beautiful start. Again, I haven't been a fan of Arceus decks. I was just like, I do think it is probably one of the best Pokemon V printed and we'll ever see. Yeah. So they're just like, you know what? They're not going to catch up. I do think Arceus is one of the best Pokemon ever printed, but my god, is it boring to watch. Play out your turn 1, they play out their turn 1, immediately turn 2 is Starbirth, because you're hunting puzzle pieces. Do I want to go first? Yeah, I'd like to evolve first. Okay. And so I was just like, you know what, gravitating away from it. I was going Palkia, and then I saw Goodra on stream, and I'm like, wait a minute, this looks like a smoothed out, more functional version of that very annoying Duraludon deck that, you know, is the bane of my existence. Blocking my Rapid Strike Urshifu, blocking those big bodies, constantly healing, and being a downright nuisance. So, okay, let's see, what do we want here? Do I want to play that early? Nah, I think I'm okay. Yeah, let's get Goodra down. And then we will pass. Only because I don't want to reveal my hand early and drop the Parasol. I would like to Marnie them or make them wait for it or earn it or something along those lines. And just go from there. But it's, this is where we get to deal with those one prize, you know, shenanigans and all that other stuff. Like Lost Mine is good, but in theory with the, you know, the hyper potions, we should be able to clean it up. But yeah, no, like you get Melanies now. Duraludon doesn't have access to that. You have access to your Marnies when you need them. You have the Parasol, you have the Moisture Star if you don't need Starbirth. But I'm viewing Starbirth as the attack you use every 9 out of 10 games, and Moisture Star is the everything has gone right. Moisture Star is the luxury V-Star power. So pretend like Goodra does not have a V-Star power, and it just fits perfectly in with what Arceus wants to do. So you can accelerate to it. There's metal attackers that can also piggyback off of Melanie. There's the Zamazenta V from the Sword and Shield. I've seen the super effective goggles, which sounds really, really cool. I just liked being able to, let's say there's a turn where I don't pop the Starbirth right away. I can go Starbirth, grab the Zamazenta, grab the Raihan into the Zamazenta, then grab the DTE. They've already knocked something out, so I'm returning KO on the Kyurem, and I'm daring them to have a response to it. The super effective glasses would protect me, sure, but how do I get those 3 energy on the Zams quickly? They're playing the Colognes, like, they need to get through those Manaphies. It just, in an ideal world, it's great, but I just can't imagine it actually doing enough. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. How many cards do you have in here? Okay, well that's scary. Let's go. So we go there. Now, we would like to keep you away from us. Oh, look at that. Huh. So, what I think we're gonna do, Starbirth. We are gonna grab Crystal Cave. And Goodra. Yeah, because I still have cards, so we're not worried about that. Now we're just gonna start messing with their numbers. And then we evolve, and then we take knockout. And we're good. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. We're off, we're rolling, we're ready. Now those sable eyes need to go away. That's fine. We've already popped the V-Star power. I know that's mostly to deny us, but that's okay. As long as the the Arceus survives, we are kind of smooth sail. No. We're not gonna say anything. We've played towards deck. Lost Zone box does a lot of stupid Lost Zone things, so I don't know if this will be a good one for us. We will certainly try. I'm hoping the extra Marnies in the deck will, you know, allow us to pop through. Goodra also feels like a deck going into the next, you know, next block of cards. We're talking like EXs. You go Arceus, Goodra. Maybe you need Starbirth, maybe you don't. You'll have, you know, Zamazenta. Zamazenta might even become the natural successor to Goodra, where it just says take 100 damage off for the turn. All of your Pokemon are now 100 damage tankier. And that right there could be enough to slow your opponent down and deny them a KO. You'll have Cheryl's, you'll have healing. There's no way we're not going to see some sort of healing in the next, you know, set or two. We also have the V-Star power that we can put on as a tool to maybe grab something earlier, like half a Starbirth, you know, you're desperate. Okay. You name it. I think at this point, the best bet is to just keep Marnieing. And then, yeah, I'd say probably just keep using Marnie. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. It's a wee bit annoying. Just a little bit. Just a little! So we're going to keep the metal energy in the deck. We are going to... Oh. Pain in the butt. Okay. Heal. Marty one more time. Keep going. Okay. We're going to hit you. And we're going to keep going. We're going to hope. We're going to hope and pray. Just keep going. I watched this deck and I was like, nope, need to try that. No way. Can't leave the gooey boy hanging. Lost Engine, it felt right, it didn't feel right, it had its moments, and I'm like, Fantina's a really great card, but it's so hard to pull off when you have to dedicate spaces to filling up 3 attacks. Like, I'm more likely to see a Fantina in, say, the one prize lost box than I am to see it in Goodra, because you have to dedicate so much space to your attacker first. Okay. Let's see. What do I want here? Is there anything in the... Oh yeah, right. Okay, so I don't think... Oh yeah, right. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a second Goo Boy. And then we're gonna go that way. And then we're gonna go this way. And then just keep punching. 2, 3. 2, 3. There we go. So now, come on, big parasol, hang in there. I remember the days of Decidueye and just squaring up with that Dragapult, and you're just like, oh, will it hang in? Will it hang in there? And just the one. I'd even be considered if Lost Box picks up as a result of the Peoria Regional and toward, you know, putting on a show, will it pick up enough to warrant playing the second Parasol? They already play 3 vacuums. So do you warrant that? Like, what is your protection? Do decks, you know, opt to play more, do decks opt to play more healing? Are we going to see more hyper potions into lists? Are we going to see more, I don't know, some decks have caves, some decks have Cheryl, some decks will have, you know, built in. The Espeon is the other one I really want to try. So keep an eye out for that one. I really want to make Espeon work. I'm also a stan for Shadow Rider, if you couldn't tell. You know, big fan of the channel. Feel free to go check out those previous videos. We've got Fairy, we've got Lunatone, we've got Straight Rider, you name it. Like, Shadow Rider just keeps getting better and better as time goes. Okay. Are you really gonna keep doing that? That's getting a tad annoying. I'm still sitting on Hyper Potions. That is very, very annoying. Okay. Let's... Now, what do we do here? Gooey boy. Okay. Do we have any more switches left? You know what? They've still got cards, so I am just going to hit you. Keep going. Ta-da! I think the other complaint I had, if I didn't play the Raihan, if I didn't play the Zamazenta, I was probably putting more switching cards in this deck. Miltank you can't beat. Anything that walls off Pokemon V, you can't beat. Giratina is dicey because they're gonna Requiem you. I don't care what you say. That Parasol is there mostly for this matchup, but it's going to Requiem you right into Oblivion. Okay, that's terrifying. That is super terrifying. Okay. So it's a good thing. I say it's a good thing that... Okay. So, let us protect. And we will hit the back line. Ta-da! Let's go to the back there. Perfect. Heal. And then we're gonna punch you really hard. Keep it going. Gotta keep that energy moving. So let's go 1, 2. So now we are barely gonna make it out. They haven't taken any prizes, but Goodra is just tanky. It's good. It's a good time. I'm telling you. The Lost Box version is a little sus, a little suspicious there, a little shaky. The Lost engine is very shaky. Throwing it with the Arceus VSTAR gets the job done. If I can get the free time, you will find me in some tournaments having a blast with this deck. If not, you'll see me on the ladder just messing around. So be sure to check out other content on the channel. If you enjoyed what you saw, if you want to give me some feedback in the comments below, make sure to check out the Mew 50th video giveaway. I am still going to give away an entire Mew Vmax Fusion Strike based list on PTCGO in the coming days. So if you want to enter that, bolster your collection, hand it to a buddy, you name it. Go over and check out that video and drop a comment to be entered to win. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching and take care.